And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And some space here. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
That boy home.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
See, everybody ain't got that motherfucker yet.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Oh, you fucked up then.
Now gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Throwing on third. Gone.
Fucked up then.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Zerline out now to kick.
You ain't got no choice but to like it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Cowboys offense heads back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
I was just doing that because that play he was running.
Going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the...
And
he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Fucked up then.
To throw on second down is gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Fucked up then.
Pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Come on, that formation again. I'm cooking there.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He squeezes linebacker. I'm going right to the outside.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Stop that one.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Nice. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A first down throw for Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Again, Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And a gain there of 11 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here we go, count. Here you go. 26.
The give is to Elliott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Let's go, get out, get out.
Second down, Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
That'll go down as a loss of 8, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. He's got him in wide.
That's bullshit, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
He's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
It's coming now.
On third down, Elliott. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ramik Wilson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They get it to him running left. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And it's 2nd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's got some space here. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 1st down, it's Gurley. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Get the fuck out the way.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, add that play to his resume, Real, because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Gurley. And he'll lose
My
yardage on the
home lineman
back at
is
the
getting in my fucking
45-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. And sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hurns, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Bailey got the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Look, I defeated my fears, soaked a towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my should check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a line of abusing this deer. I hate a dude with no plans. Now I usually get near. Oh, my ex her man. Cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda. Y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. It's been calling for days. I get in all different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like, none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a padded walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you're asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a paddock on with a watch face with little dragon balls. Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city, I'ma be the man of my country. Been calling for days, I get it in all different ways. New Orleans parades, yeah, we like, none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation, get no invitation, yeah, we like, calling for days, I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone, you got four. Four down. 2 for 1. Ship. Watch the ship. Listen, 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 listen. 12. 12. 12. 12.
On first down, gone. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Here we go. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And it's caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Walking in the rain.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd.
I wasn't at 11. I'm losing this one, though.
2:00 p.m.
No, you know he a little bitch. No, I'm playing.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And the Rams getting set to go now. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
Hey, yeah, how you said it, though.
I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around.
Oh, you beat somebody?
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shit, 3 and 5.
They'll try and start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
God damn.
This is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32.
Bro, I just tried, listen, I just tried to quit out of the same thing. This nigga didn't even want to do it. It stood in my head, though.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a 1st down throw, gone. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this.
I think running that bitch on my ass.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin.
I said that last night.
With a football to get us going.
That nigga passed a motherfucker.
Facing a third down here.
Come on, y'all. I need this pick.
Now gone. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Ah, damn. What plays do they got in this
timing is
motherfucker?
everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And he's going to be taken down.
Boy, this playbook sorry the motherfucker, boy.
Aaron Donald in there to bring him down.
Playbook got downloaded. Hey, you get this motherfucker back.
Why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
This playbook sorry too.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Goff turns and gets to Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. 14. 14.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now Goff. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10. Goff again. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. but I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
12.
Again, Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Michael Brockers in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the
gotta let go of
backgrounds
everything.
these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers,
Same way you did the last year.
backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that
I
in his
don't
mind
know,
going
bro.
into the
That's a
game.
good-ass
I'm gonna
fucking
be
question.
aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that
That's a
can
good
hold
question
up
you
their
asked right there.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. On first down, it's gone. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick.
Good goddamn question.
But instead it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
DC.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
17.
Throwing on 3rd, gone.
Dude, that was going to be a pick. Bro, I don't like how they just let everybody hold everybody. This is
Guys will
stupid.
set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
They need to.
And that's a great
This shit
example
is
of
white
ball
right now.
skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Some of these niggas fast as hell.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Louis.
From the 50, it's gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Shit, I run that bitch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football
On
and get the
defense.
quarterback a
Damn.
really nice target.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Goff. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Throwing again is gone.
Again, come on.
He's got
Damn.
touchdown, L.A. Tyler Higbee, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams add on to
Losing this one now? Yeah.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the
This
ball.
nigga just do not hold on to the fucking ball, man. No, Cooper Cup,
After the
whatever.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mm-hmm.
On 2nd and 10, gone. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Woods the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That nigga just, bro, this playbook is weak. This playbook so bad, make me want to quit the game.
0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
This motherfucking playbook weak as fuck, bro.
Out of the gun, gone. And that is
I'm
it.
done.